So this is going to be my MAC blush collection video. I was going to do highlighters and bronzers in this one as well, but I think that might be too long because I have all of my MAC color face products in this one drawer right here. So you'll have to let me know if you want me to do a highlighter and a bronzer version of this as well. I'm also going to attempt to swatch everything. I do have dry skin and these are powder products, so I'm not sure how well the swatches will be, but we're just going to go ahead and give it a shot. So I'm just going to start out with this row over here. You'll see some mineralized skin finishes and some limited edition powders and stuff like that. From right here over this way are all MAC products that on my skin tone show up as blush products. So we'll just start over here with these two right here. This is the Schooler Ombre Blushes. This first one is Sunset Beach. And Sunset Beach looks like that right there. And then the other one that came out in that collection is Ocean City. And these you kind of did have to work the product off the top. They formed hard pan kind of easy, but they did look nice on the cheeks, but they were a little something to work with there. But so that one is Ocean City right there. And then there are the two blushes from the Simpsons collection. This first one is Pink Sprinkles, which I really like this blush right here. Just do it in her hair. It's a nice pink blush. This is it just says powder blush on there. I was going to read the finish off, but that is Pink Sprinkles right there. And then the other one that came out in that collection is called Sideshow You, which is the corally one of the blushes. Right there. This next one is Pink Buttercream Pearl Matte Face Powder, and when I use like a brush mostly in the center, this does show up, it deepens up on my skin tone and it shows up more as a light cool baby pink color. Right there it looks more like a highlighter, but oh, you can kind of see it there. These are pressed really hard. If it wasn't for the cool design, I would probably get rid of this one. And then I've got MAC's Briar Rose from the Disney Villains collection. This is a beauty powder right here. The packaging on this stuff is just stellar. It is a cool medium toned pink shade, I suppose. Right there. So that is Briar Rose. And then over here is one from the Liberty of London collection. Some of my all-time favorite MAC packaging ever. I just think it's so beautiful. And this is a beauty powder and it's in the shade Shell Pearl. This is a really gorgeous blush on me. It's got a slight sheen to it, but it's like a corally color right there. So that is a Shell Pearl. And then the infamous. I had, right when this collection launched online, I had two of these in my cart. I checked out as fast as I could and got my order through, and they emailed me the next day saying that they were back ordered, which I knew I wasn't going to get one. So I had to resort to eBay for this guy because, I mean, a seahorse. Who could say no to that? I had to have this. Anyway, this is from another one of my favorite collections, the To the Beach, and it's the Marine Life Highlight Powder. And this is a blush on me. When I do use this, I just use the this portion right here to keep the overspray, because that gold is an overspray over the seahorse. And I kind of want it to look, you know, how it did originally, I suppose, because it's so pretty. But it's kind of a, you can concentrate more on one shade or the other, but together it's a really pretty coral pink blush. Right there. It's so pretty though. And then this one here is from the Hey Sailor collection. This shows up as a blush on me too. I haven't used this in a while. The shade, it's Crew Highlight Powder. So we'll just swirl them all together. I think it shows up as a pink, yeah. Kind of a light corally pink color right there. So that one is Crew from the Hey Sailor collection. And then we've got the Archie's Girl Pearl Matte Face Powders. Yeah, they came out with two from this collection, I believe. And when you get more of the hearts from both of these on my fair skin, they do show up as blushes on me. Although you could, you know, concentrate your brush on this more light portion and turn it into a highlight, I suppose. But when I get the hearts in there, it's a really, it's a blush shade for me. So that is Veronica's blush right there. That is so pretty. I need to like bust these out. And then the other one from that collection is called Flatter Me, and it is also a Pearl Matte face powder, and this is like the corally shade right there. And I like that the hearts weren't an overspray, they go all the way through the powder, so that's awesome. So that one is Flatter Me right there, and this one is Veronica's Blush. But those are from the Archie's Girl collection. And then this next one is the My Paradise Surf Baby Cheek Powder. This is from the Surf Baby collection. I got this guy down in Vegas. I just like the packaging. I like the way that it looked overall. I did keep the flower portion intact, although it's kind of a raised, thick gold portion over here. I know once that it becomes flat with the rest of the powder, it's kind of an overspray sort of, but it's kind of thicker raised there. But I just used this portion over here, which is a coral orange type of a shade right there. That is what Surf Baby Cheek Powder My Paradise looks like. It's called My Paradise. And then from the more recent Cinderella and Mac collection, this is the Coupe de Chic Iridescent Powder. And this is pressed really hard. It's already starting to form hard pan, so you want a stiffer brush, and you kind of have to work it in there. But once you get it on the cheeks, it is a pretty it's a pretty light peachy pink blush with some gold shimmers in it. Oh, that doesn't show up at all on... You guys are gonna have a hard time seeing that. Right there. So that is it right there. It's really shiny, that guy. And then this is the one from this year's MAC Summer Collection. This is Freshen Up Highlight Powder. Again, it's got an overspray on it. You can see on this side. And then here's this is definitely a blush color on me, and it's like a coral color right there. Right there. This next one is from the Mac and Isabel Toledo collection. This is Ripe Peach. I wanted this when it came out in a collection long ago, and it was like ridiculous prices on eBay, and I'd missed out on it. So I was happy to get it in this cool packaging. So this is Ripe Peach right here. We'll swatch it like this. That is what it looks like. Another corally type of a color. It's actually kind of similar. Now that they're swatched side by side, it's really similar to the highlight powder from this year's summer collection. Some people wanted to see what these two looked alike, Ocean City and Ripe Peach. So I'll show you guys right here. Here's Ocean City and here's Ripe Peach. This is more of a peachier color, while this goes more into like a yellow type of a orange up on this side. So they are different. I mean, similar, but still different. This next one is the Fairly Precious Extra Dimension Skinfinish. This is a really shiny, light peach color on my skin tone. So it's in the blush portion. So that one is Fairly Precious right there in Extra Dimension powder. And then we have got, this is from, I think, the holidays 2 years ago. This is the Seen to Be Seen Mineralized Skin Finish right here. And this is actually really, really gorgeous blush in those holiday months. It's a gorgeous blush all around. I even use, sometimes this darker part can be used as a slight, really pretty berry type contour in the backs of the cheeks. It was pretty when I used it like that, but that is what that looks like mixed together. Right there. That one is Seen to Be Seen. This next mineralized skin finish is from the something, I think, Brazil collection. I could totally be wrong, but it's the Rio Mineralized Skin Finish. And this is a really gorgeous pinky bronze shade. Depending on how much pink or bronze you get up, kind of depends on what color it's going to show up on the cheeks, but it's a really pretty color right there. So that is Rio. And then there is this from the same collection? I think this is from that same collection. This is Lust Mineralized Skin Finish. And it's kind of a rosy copper type of a shade. Right there. Kind of similar. This one's more, has more rosy in it, and this one is a little bit more peach kind of looking right there. And then this next one is the infamous Stereo Rose Skin Finish. I know they re-promoted this, and I heard that newer version of this was different than the older version. This is the older version, so I don't know. I only have this one from a while ago, so this is Stereo Rose. These are all kind of similar. Stereo Rose is more orangey yet than the other two. Totally cannot remember what collection this is from, but this shows up as a really pretty pink blush on me. It's Flower Fantasy. Maybe it's the Flower Fantasy collection. I actually think it is. Anyway, it's Flower Fantasy Face Powder. That is what it looks like. Right there. Yeah, it's a light, shiny pink color. And then this next one is Star Wonder Mineralized Skin Finish. This is a really pretty one as well. I think this came out, I can't remember the name of the collection, darn it, but there was quite a few mineralized products that came out with it. So that is Star Wonder right there. This guy right here was the one that I was happy to get when they first released the Ombre Blushes. This is Azalea Blossom right here. And then, like, these Ombre Blushes, when you swipe your brush, you know, back and forth like this and put them on your cheeks, they do ombre on your cheeks. It's really, really pretty. Trying to get a little purple in here, but it's gorgeous. I really, really like Azalea Blossom. So you can kind of see what that looks like right there. And then back here, this is the last bigger mineralized skin finish. This is Lightyear Mineralized Skin Finish right here. And that is kind of a peachy color right there. So that is Lightyear. And then getting started over here this way is the smaller MAC blushes. So far, I don't think I'm going to be calling this a declutter because I'm kind of not purging any of this. Anyway, this first one here is an extra dimension blush, and it's in the shade Flamin Chic. I love the formulation of these. They go on the skin really pretty, similar to the new Clinique Color Pops. Same type of a formula. So that one is Flamin Chic right there. And then this one here is Auto-Erotic Extra Dimension Blush. This is really gorgeous as well. All of these are really pretty. So that one is Auto-Erotic right there. And then this next one is also an extra dimension blush, and the shade is At Dusk. I love this one. This is one of my favorite ones. It's like a light pink color right there. So that is At Dusk. This next blush is from this past Christmas's collection. It's called Sweet Sentiment, and it is a mineralized blush. And it looks like that. A really pretty mid-tone rosy pink color. Right there. It's got some purple in there as well. It's called Sweet Sentiment right there. And the other one that came out in that collection is called Modest Blush, and it's also a mineralized blush. This one's beautiful as well. Right there. So that one is Modest Blush. Dipping into some of my favorite packaging ever from the Maryland collection. This is the powder blush in the shade Legendary, and it is a satin finish. These are both really natural type of blushes, but it's kind of a peach, a really light peach color. Build it up a little bit right there. So that is Legendary. And then the other one from the Maryland collection is called The Perfect Cheek, and it's a matte powder blush. And that is what that looks like. It's a really light nude pink color right there. So that one is The Perfect Cheek. And then the packaging. Oh, it's so beautiful. This is... oh, I love it. Here's two blushes from last year's summer collection. This one is an extra dimension blush again, and it is in the shade See Me, Hear Me. And it's really pretty. Right there. Definitely a really pretty summer shade. And then the other one that came out in that collection is called Seduced at Sea, and it is also an extra dimension blush right here. So they're similar in tone, but the Seduced at Sea is a little bit lighter than that one. And then we have got the MAC and Sharon Osbourne blush, and this is in the shade Peaches and Cream. It's so pretty. This one is a satin finish. Right there. So that one is Peaches and Cream. And then Kelly's blush, which is called Cheeky Bugger. And this is a satin as well. This is beautiful on fair skin tones. The other one, I think this would complement tons of people. But this one here is pretty light. So that one is Cheeky Bugger. And it looks like that right there. This next one is from the Rihanna collection in the rose gold packaging. It's just so beautiful. This collection was just insane crazy to get a hold of. This one is called Bad Girl Gone Good, and it is a satin powder blush. And it's pretty deep. On me, this would almost be a slight, because it does have a little bit of a, it's got a little bit of a rosiness to it. I could almost use this as a bronzer on me, or lightly as a blush. But that one is called Bad Girl Gone Good. And then this one is from the To The Beach collection, and this blush also came out with this year's MAC summer collection. This is Hypnus powder blush, and it is a frost. I don't really think it's frosty, to be honest. I think it's more of a satin finish, but this is one of my favorite MAC blushes. I love it. So that is Hypnus right there. And then we have got, I think this one here is 2 summers ago. The collection before Alluring Aquatics was this one. I can't remember what it was called. Hot something, maybe. This one is called Ripe for Love and is a satin powder brush. This has kind of got that grippy feeling on the packaging, so it kind of gets dirty. But yeah, Ripe for Love is this one right here. Is right there. And then the other one that came out in this collection, and both of these, every time in the summer collection, the blushes always look like, they make you look hot. Anyway, this next one is called Hot Nights, and it is a frost. This one is super pigmented. It's like a pinky berry, a pretty deep pinky berry, but it's like, I don't know, it just reminds me of hot. Being hot and having fun. So that is Hot Nights right there. Isn't it pretty? So pretty. And then the last one in this row here, again, some of my favorite packaging ever, is from the Liberty of London collection. And this is Dirty Plum, and it is a matte blush. I don't use this very much because it's really pigmented and it's really dark. Bought it mainly for the packaging. This was the only one that wasn't sold out when I kind of went in there to order stuff from this collection, but it's a really, that would make a really beautiful eyeshadow, actually. Anyway, so that is Dirty Plum right there. It's got a lot of purple in it. Oh, yeah. Or even a light, slight contour. And then on to the next row. Here is a blush from the Archie's Girls collection, and this is Prom Princess, and it is a satin powder blush. And this is the Veronica one. Looks like that. Right there. And then the other one is Betty. Well, it's got Betty on the cover, and it's called Cream Soda. And this is a satin powder blush. Really, really light shade right there. A light peach shade. Oh, that kind of just like powdered all over the place. Eee! Making a mess. That's Cream Soda right there from the Archie's Girl collection. And then another blush from, I think this was 3 years ago, maybe. Holiday collection right here. This one is called Talk of the Town, and it is a mineralized blush. Right here. Very frosty type of a color, but it's got some mauve in it, like mauvey pink. So that is Talk of the Town. And then there is Royal Sunset, which is a satin powder blush. This is beautiful. Right here. It says a satin, but it really looks matte, to be honest. It really does look matte. So that one is Royal Sunset. Oh, this is so pretty. I need to like leave this out and wear it tomorrow. This next one is another mineralized blush from that same collection 3 years ago. I cannot remember the name of it, but it is Lured to Love, and it is a mineralized blush. It is a peachy type of a color. Right there. It's pretty. And then we have got this one here, What do we got? A Whole Lot of Love. This is a Pro Longwear blush right here. Oh boy, this feels so much softer than a couple of the other ones I've been swatching. So that is A Whole Lot of Love. And then we've got an old school mineralized blush here. This is beautiful though. This is Moon River mineralized blush. I love this collection. Look at it, I even got the little plastic thing in there still. But this is beautiful on fair skin tones, and look at the like the marbling of this right here on this side. It's got like purple and blue, and it's beautiful. This is such a beautiful blush. So this is Moon River right here. It's definitely shiny and frosty, so if you're not into that, but it looks really pretty on fair skins, or it could even be used as a highlight on a little bit deeper skin tone. So that's Moon River. And then same collection, this is also really beautiful. This is a Love Rock mineralized blush. I love this one as well. That is what Love Rock looks like, again with the purple type of veining in there. It's just, it's beautiful. A little bit more pigmented than the other one right there. So that is Love Rock. This next one you can kind of tell is one of my favorites, if not my favorite MAC blush. This is Well Dressed Satin Powder Blush. This, I want to say, is the very first MAC blush I ever purchased, and I loved it when I got it, and I love it still. It's really a good, that real good baby pink color on fair skin tones. I love this blush. It's great. So that is Well Dressed right there. This next blush, I cannot remember the collection, but it is called Sakura, and it is a mineralized blush. It's totally a lilac purple on the outside and then like a berry heart in the inside. It's cool. Now I love to rock blushes like this. When you pick up the pink in the middle, the heart in the middle, it does change that purple to more of a pink for sure. So that is that one right there, and it is called Sakura. Right there. And then we have got Azalea in the Afternoon, which is also a mineralized blush. That is what that one looks like. This is beautiful. I love MAC's mineralized blushes. They're just, they look so pretty on the cheeks. So that one is Azalea in the Afternoon, right there. And then this next one is called Love Cloud, and this is a satin powder blush. MAC came out with like a slew of, I want to say there was 6 blushes, and they've since made quite a few of these permanent, but I got them the first go around, and this is one of them. So this is really beautiful as well. It's like a pinky with a little bit of coral in it. That is what it looks like right there. So that's Love Cloud right there. And then this next one is called Pink Cult. It is a matte powder blush. I think this was part of that same pile of blushes that came out. But it's a real, it's a light mauve type of a nude shade, I guess I'd call it. It looks really boring in the pot, but it's a matte pinky mauve, but still kind of a light shade. So anyway, that is Pink Cult right there. And then this next one is called Floor Power. It is a satin powder blush. It looks like that. Right there. So that is Floor Power. And then we have got Stay Pretty, which is a Pro Longwear blush. That is what Stay Pretty looks like. These, each time now I've swatched 2 Pro Longwears out of all of this stuff, and the texture of these Pro Longwear blushes is so smooth. It just feels so much smoother than like the regular ones. I should probably, these feel so nice. I just kind of like silk, they really do. So anyway, that is Stay Pretty Pro Longwear blush. I should look into more of these because I don't think I have very many. That feels so nice. So that, yeah, Stay Pretty Pro Longwear blush. Getting carried away there. This next one is a mineralized blush in the shade Hang Loose. I love this. This is a purple frost on this side and a light pinky, slightly frosty one on this side. And it does pick up some purple on the cheeks. And fair skin tones, I like it. I don't mind if I've got some purple looking cheeks, to be honest, but this is one of my favorites. I love it. So you can see it's like frosty and pink, but you can see the purple in it as well. It's really beautiful. It is so pretty. So that one is Hang Loose. And then this one way back here is called Two Virtues, and it is a mineralized blush. And I cannot remember the collection that this one came out in for nothing. But that is what that one looks like. Two Virtues. Right there. This next blush is from this year's summer collection. This is the, the Crisp Whites powder blush, and it is a satin finish. It's like a orange apricot peach type of a shade, but on the skin it does have gold shimmers or reflex in it, so, and you can see that on the skin. It's a pretty blush. Initially it looked really boring to me, but it showed up quite pretty on the skin. So that is Crisp Whites right there. You can really see that it's orangey, this one. So that's that one. And then these next four are mineralized blushes in the newer packaging, and I really love MAC's mineralized blushes. They look so pretty on the skin. So this one's beautiful. This is Petal Power, and it's a mineralized blush, and it's got like, it's like a amped up version of NARS Orgasm, I think. I think it's prettier though than Orgasm. So that is Petal Power right there. Oh, I just think it's so beautiful. And then this next one is called New Romance. Also a mineralized blush. This new packaging is a little difficult. I like it, but can be a little, I don't know why, difficult to open, but this one is New Romance. It's a peachy, quite frosty peachy pink right there. And then another one of my all-time favorite MAC blushes right here is Just a Wisp mineralized blush. This is that angelic baby pink color. If you don't like frost though, you're not going to like this, but on fair skin tones, it is that beautiful angelic pink. I personally also like a really light baby pink like this on a deeper skin tone. I don't know, there's something about it that I just am mesmerized by. But anyway, this is one of my favorite MAC blushes ever. It's beautiful. So that is Just a Wisp. And then the other one here, this was from a collection too more recently. I can't remember what it was called, but this is Please Yourself mineralized blush. And it had like some overspray of some gold or silver glittery sparkles in there. Oh, I don't know how well you can see that there, but this is really pretty on the cheeks as well. The texture of it isn't as smooth as the other ones, but I think that's because it's got that embossing in it. It's like stamped with that type of a pattern. So anyway, this one is Please Yourself right there. And then we have got Fun Ending, which is a satin powder blush right here. Another one that looks pretty boring in the pan. It's kind of a muted nude peach color right there. So that is Fun Ending. And then we have got, this next one is called Simmer, and it is a mineralized blush. That is what Simmer looks like. Looks kind of cool. I think the UPS man's here. Yippee. So that is Simmer. And then we have got this next one. This is from that same collection as the other one. This is Sweet Samba, and it is also a mineralized blush. It just looks so... This is the one that looks really similar to this one from the summer collection a couple years ago called Hot Nights. The magentas in it are quite similar, but anyway, this is Sweet Samba. Right there. This next one is called Daft Pink, and it's a mineralized blush. This one here is pretty old. I remember this being a hot item when they first came out. So this is Daft Pink. A really pretty pink color. Right there. So that's Daft Pink. This next one is also a favorite. This is Full of Joy. It's a frost powder blush. It is one of those light lavender type of shades. I love colors like this. It does have some pink in it though, so it's not fully purple. So that is Full of Joy. This was one that came out when they released all that pile of blushes a while ago, and I had actually bought a backup. But I think this is one of the ones that they have recently added to the permanent collection. So that one is Full of Joy. And then this next one, another one that I really love, is Unconventional, and it is a frost as well. It's slightly pinker than Full of Joy. It looks really pretty on the skin though. So that one is unconventional. Right there. And then this next one here is called Modern Mandarin, is a satin powder blush. That is what Modern Mandarin looks like. And yeah, it's a satin blush, it says. And it's pretty much just a mandarin orange blush. This one here is called Peony Petal, and it is a satin powder blush. It's a pink. Right here. This one also came out with that blush collection. Right there. So that is Peony Petal, right? Peony Petal. And then we have got Immortal Flower, which is a satin powder blush. It's like an apricot type shade, right here. A light one though. It's quite light. Right there. Oh, this one is. I'm having a hard time getting this one to show up here. Oh, hopefully you can see it. That one is not swatching worth a darn. So that's Immortal Flower. And then the very last one that I have here is Pink Tea, which is a satin powder blush. And it is a neutral, light, it's a light neutral pink. So that is what that one looks like in Pink Tea. Right there. And that is all of the MAC blush products, or products that I use on myself as blushes from MAC. I guess I probably won't call this a declutter video because I don't think I'm gonna get rid of any of these. If you guys do like declutter videos though, somebody who really inspires me to go to town cleaning stuff, which I do probably once a month, I do some clean out on my collection. I just don't kind of have the patience to film myself. I'll have to try the lipstick one, the MAC lipstick one. If you missed that one, I'll link it down below. But that one was surprisingly quite easy for me. I did forget some of the products. But anyway, Jam Beauty here on YouTube, her name is Jess, or Jessica. She does some of the best decluttering videos. She's somebody that really, she motivates me. Like when I watched her declutter videos, it made me want to like declutter, which I do fairly frequently. Some things are easier for me to get rid of than others. But anyway, yeah, I'll link her channel down below if you like those types of videos. I obviously didn't do a good job decluttering in this one, but let me know if you guys want to see this on highlighters and bronzers, because this is my highlighters and bronzers section over here, and then I have a few MAC products that I use as contours as well, which I could do that in a separate video if you guys want to see it, so you'll have to let me know. In any event, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to wear sunscreen, and I will see you guys later. Bye.